Eagle Eye Lens was created in order to close the gap between the mainstream media and social media. Since the social media turns out to be another wave of getting a full informational news on what is happening around us, they need to recognize this and give it a due attention. This social media have one big problems, since anybody can post anything they feel like, there is a very big problem authenticating on whatever you found in it, especially the current news and trends. Then Eagle Eye Lens comes in, we share the authenticated and very accurate news to all the social media, to ensure that you cannot be fed with a garbage of trash that can easily portrays things that is happening otherwise. We concentrate on covering Ethiopia and beyond, as our motto suggests, covering Ethiopia and beyond through an eagle eye lens. We chose the name eagle because the family of this bird, including kite, have a wonderful eye that can see things from very far. We therefore aim to see anything that happening around us accurately and disseminate it correctly, even those from far beyond us, just like an eye in eagle and kite. Second thing, we add lanes to make sure we can't just feed you on whatever we saw from far, but rather brought it with a lens to see it more accurately before we feed it on a social media, so as not to get into a trap of what we try to avoid. We have a vision of registering our blog in a near future with an Ethiopian media authority and hopefully to register at the same time in the United States. We want to register our blog in Ethiopia because we cover what was happening in Ethiopia, and at the same time we want to register in the United States because 89% of our listeners through our podcast, which is available in several platforms, were Americans. I thank all my audience and ask them for their support in order to achieve all of our objectives. If you're to support us in any way possible, you're welcomed. If you can't, kindly share this page and podcast so as to reach as many people as possible. What is more is that we are glad that our podcast reach more and more Americans every single day, and we hope the trends to continue. As of today, 8th of January 2022, 89% of our listeners in all our 8 podcasts were Americans, 5% Ethiopians, 5% Germans, 1% from United Kingdom, 1% Kenyans, 1% Netherlands, and 1% Panamas. Our podcast is available in Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Stitcher, Castbox, Overcast, and Apple Podcast. We aim to make our podcast available in all major platforms across the US, Europe, and Asia. 65% of our listeners listen on Apple Podcasts, 21% on web browser, 5% on Podbean, 4% on Anchor, and 5% on other podcasts. Have any questions or suggestions? Kindly contact us on our email address ilanasiegel@gmail.com.